I got a new sailor, so let's talk about it. So if you're looking at the sailor and going, I don't know what pen this is, you're not the only one, because when I first opened this pen, I didn't know what pen it was. It's a 1911, but it didn't match any of the 1911 models I'd ever seen before. And after a bit of research and talking to the previous owner of this pen, I discovered that it was a Sailor 1911 exclusive from Fountain Pen Hospital. Fountain Pen Hospital did an exclusive color called Blue Moon, which is this lovely transparent blue demonstrator. And I was lucky enough to get my hands on one. So we're gonna ink this up, we're gonna have a play. I have picked out an ink color that matches fairly well, and I'm quite excited to finally ink this up. So there are a couple things I absolutely love about this pen. One, it's a demonstrator. It's super cute. And I actually really love the color. I'm not a big fan of blue pens. My previous sailor is the Pro Gear Follow the Mermaid. And I was always worried that the 1911s were going to be a lot larger. It's really not that much larger. So if you've got a Pro Gear Slim and you like it, you might actually like a 1911S, which is what this top one is. I know that because it's got the 14 karat gold nib. And unlike my previous sailor pen, it has a marking here with an H in front of it, which means it's a hard nib. So Sailor apparently no longer marks their nibs as being hard or soft. They just only sell one type in North America, but this pen is old enough that it still has the original marking on it. And because it was secondhand and didn't come with cartridges or converters, and I only have one converter for my sailor pen, I ended up buying a purple one off of Amazon because I thought the blue one wasn't as good of a match, and I really like the purple one. So we're going to open this up. It's just a standard sailor converter, but it's purple and I like it. So let's open this pen up. Color-wise for ink, I went back and forth a little bit. I thought, you know, we could go more bluish, we could go more purplish. In the end, I settled on Harlequin Dreams from Ferris Wheel Press. One, because it has been a while since we've inked it up. Two, it's got some really nice shading. I find that even in a fine nib, it's got some shading, and so I think in a Japanese medium nib, I'll still see some of that nice shading. And three, I think it's a fairly good match. I couldn't find any blues in my collection that were a good enough match for me to like them, but I do like Harlequin Dreams as a match, so we are going to ink it up, and I'm quite excited. It's been on my desk for a couple weeks, and I've been patiently waiting for the converter to arrive to get to play with it, because I am one of those people that, like, every pen needs its own converter. It just pops in. There we go. So let's grab our ink. So I think Harlequin Dreams was part of the Winter 2024 collection from Ferris Wheel Press. It's a great color. I've used a couple mil of it in pens, but I really haven't used it since last winter because it does feel like a very wintry color. I've got purples that feel more summery. So I'm excited that it's cold again and I feel like I can put it in a pen. So let's ink this up. Oh, I did get ink on me. Whatever. Whatever, whatever, whatever. You can hear the bubbles popping. All right, there we go. So not quite a full fill, but good enough for a writing sample. I do love inking up demonstrators. I have to say though, it's a dark enough pen body that you really can't tell on camera very much that it's a demonstrator. So we're going to put this cap on while we close up the ink bottle. For paper today, we are still using Endless Regalia. It's my favorite right now. I love these pen show mini pads. I am really sad that my next show is probably Chicago, and so it's going to be a bit before I can steal another or take home another at the end of a show, because I'm almost out. And I know they make big notebooks, but I do like these pen show pads that they do. So this is, let's make sure they're writing first. Oh, you are very nice. The person who owned this pen takes very good care of their pens, and it's no surprise that this pen writes incredibly nicely. Oh, that's lovely. It's always interesting getting secondhand pens, but especially secondhand pens from people you know, because you sort of get a window into their collection. And in this case, it's a window into somebody's very specific pen collection. And it's such a nicely tuned medium nib, which you don't always see with mediums. I find that mediums do tend to be the nibs that in my collection that need the most work. They need the most flossing with a brass sheet. And this is going to go straight into my 3-pen case for the next couple days. This is so lovely. So, you know who you are who gave this pen away. I did not name you because I do not know if you want yourself outed, but by the time this video goes live, hopefully I know, and if I do know, I will put it in the comments down below. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. As always, I hope you have a good week. Let me know if you've got any sailors in your collection. Feel free to like and subscribe. Membership is available for the channel. I'm going to try and do more with members this year. Last year it was membership for my sanity. This year I'm going to try and actually do something with it. So if you're interested in becoming a member, there is a link down below. And thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.